Sharks, I'm Trey Brown.
And I'm Don Brown.
We're two brothers from Los Angeles seeking a $200,000 investment for 5% of our company.
Wow. Imagine a peaceful day on the road, wind blowing, sun shining.
You're bumping your favorite track, cruising down the back streets, just catching a vibe.
But then that smell hits you.
Oof, a nearby landfill, spilled coffee, even forgotten French fries can turn your car from an oasis into a horrible, stinky nightmare.
For years, the problem of a stinky ride has been solved by a series of ugly and unstylish air fresheners.
So we created Ride FRSH, the world's flyest air freshener brand. I know you guys are probably wondering, why paper air fresheners? When you do a little sniffing around, you'll figure out that it's an untapped market.
At Ride FRSH, we offer a subscription-based car air freshener brand with unique scents and designs that'll be sure to blow you
and your customers' minds. We have amazing scents like wood grain. Wow.
Eucalyptus. I love this one, bro.
Nice. And even your favorite basketball teams. This one smells like winning.
Sorry, Mark.
We can't even function.
Mark, are you okay? You're kind of still over there.
Ooh, you know what?
Dumbest marketing move ever. I'm out.
What?
That's it?
Seriously.
That's
Seriously.
mean.
You got to read the room. Wrong move, wrong time.
What are you upset about?
Yeah, why?
What do you think? The one air freshener from the NBA is the team that beats us in the NBA Conference Finals. Got to know that could
Mark,
backfire.
you're a bigger man than that. Cut it out.
Yeah, I could be, but I'm not.
Wow. They're going to order from you how many dollars of merchandise?
$2.1 million
Wow.
in 2023.
So it's like Pep Boys, that kind of thing?
Yeah, it's AutoZone.
Right.
What did you sell last year?
Last year, we sold 540,000
And out of that 540, was any retail, was it all subscription based?
All subscription.
All subscription.
Why does somebody buy a subscription model
Right.
for an air freshener for their car?
Right.
Yeah, so it's a convenience factor, right? Think ride-share drivers, taxi drivers, these types of individuals.
If I started with you, how long before I cancel?
About 4 months.
And how much is the subscription?
They range. So the base one is you get 2 a month, and we have them in pairs, and that's $8.25 with shipping. And then the highest
Per
one,
month.
and the highest one is $10.99. So 38 cents is our cost landed.
Out of the 540,000 you did last year, were you profitable?
Yes.
Yes.
What did you make?
40,000 in profit.
Wow.
40,000?
Yeah, funny enough, I've done some litigation against one of those air freshener companies that we saw.
Not
yeah.
to be mentioned.
No, not this particular one. But anyways, I would say interesting, but it's not. It's an air freshener.
Right.
I don't get what sets them apart from others besides the kind of bad name. So
Subscription plan.
I guess I don't get it. I don't get it personally.
Okay, but why? I mean, just offhand, why fresh? Are they going to be without the letter E? I wanted to
I
at least
hate that personally. I hate that from a branding standpoint. I just think it's just, you're basically saying fresh, but you're spelling it. People are going to be confused when they try to search for it.
Okay.
You're letting other people basically use the word fresh in that space when you could have it on lockdown if you had a more unique brand. I'm trying to get into their application. They've had an application with USPTO since 2020. Might have actually been even before that. It might have been 2018, thinking about it. But essentially, they were not allowed to register the trademark.
Okay.
So, we'll see if they ultimately get it. But at this point, it doesn't look like it.
Okay. They did. I mean, their major differentiator was kind of the way that they're selling through this subscription model. That was the only way they've gone to market. It was very interesting. But they were saying Uber drivers, those that drive all the time, it's just easy for them to pop them in and out. And they have different, interesting smells, but no distinctive characteristic. I was searching for something patentable, of course. From the design perspective, if they had it shaped in a very unique shape, okay, that's a potential for a design patent. But the thing's are square. If they had at the molecular level, okay, a truly unique smell, you could actually get a patent on the actual substance, right? But those are usually kept as trade secret. Think about perfumes and colognes, okay? Those are super hard to, you can't actually reverse engineer many of those to find out what chemical or what fragrance is involved. So, Rodrigo, I wanted to get your opinion on something, relatively simple, right? And trying to innovate and go to market with that.
So on this guy's product that we just looked at, man, I mean, I think it's, look, in terms of okay, low cost to manufacture, right? So that's a positive.
I think you said 31 cents, right? Would that be about where you put it?
I don't know. It depends on volumes. You know what I'm saying? It depends if you're buying 1,000 or if you're buying 100,000 pieces. But in terms of like getting to get to an actual sellable product, that a benefit of that is that there's some stamps and tooling that has to be made, but there's not so much. So that means that the money out of the investment actually goes more towards product and marketing. And honestly, the marketing is what makes this product. The subscription plan is a good idea, in my opinion. You know, I mean, you know, they're playing with it's a licensing play, man. They're trying to get company team logos, but you have to have good connections to get those deals. And a lot of them cost money, right? You have to pay a fee to be able to use their brand on your product.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times they'll also take a percentage of anything that's sold or whatever. I'm not too keen on that stuff, but.
Oh, and their margins were razor thin. I mean, you heard them. I mean, $500,000 sale, 40 grand profit. I mean, that's pretty thin. And so if someone with the licensing now going to be on top of that, they might be approaching close to zero profitability.
I mean, was that year one? I don't know if that was year one or year two. I don't know where they're at in the
that
process.
was the most recent year, they were saying. Yeah, they sold 1.2 million over the past 3 years.
For 3 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then the most recent year was just over 500,000. So,
I mean, who knows how much of that money is actually what they're paying themselves to run the business as well? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
So, I mean, there's 50K, 100K, each one of them right there. That's like half of that potentially, you know?
Yep. Absolutely.